Welcome, everyone, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. It's a very unique broadcast for you tonight. You'll see a fresh face from the collegiate level in the mix. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy.
Here we go.
It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. Here's Plum. There's a screen. Here's Stevens. Now Boston. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Okay, wow. She really let that one fly. I love her confidence.
Pass to Plum. Here's Stephens. And it's sent back by Mitchell.
Incredible defensive play contesting that attempt. She displays great timing.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Here's Jackson. Collects the two-pointer near the hoop. Baltimore on offense. 4-point game. Here's Boston. And Baltimore hits again from deep.
Yeah, this isn't a go-to area for Boston, but she has showed real growth from the three-point line.
Shoots the three. Sinks the three-pointer.
Yeah, she was looking for revenge there. Just knocking it down to match their last bucket.
Pass to Reese. Lets the three fly. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
I mean, if Reese is connecting from long range, the defense has no chance.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Here's Stephens. Launches a three. Boston grabs the miss. And Parker, here we go. And the dunk by Parker.
Off the running start. Good stuff from her there.
Pass to Plum. Jackson against Parker. From the arc. Jackson misses. Baltimore on offense. They're on a 14-5 run here. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Los Angeles trails by 9. To the middle. It's stolen. And it's Baltimore on the break. Here's Boston. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Right there in transition. She got where she wanted and made it count.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Here's Hamby. And the layup's good off the glass. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Here's Boston. Sinks the triple.
That was several steps beyond the line. Lets it fly, and she drains the deep three.
Los Angeles trails by 12. Fires from deep. Doesn't go that time. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Pass to Plum. Here's Hamby. Here's Stephens. Los Angeles with another miss. Finished off the break.
Not many players are better at exploiting a mismatch than Boston. She looks to score against smaller players, and we don't see that in every post player.
Here's Hamby. Banked in off the glass.
Got the look they wanted, and she's got to be happy to pay it off.
Here's Boston. Los Angeles trails by 12. With the drive, here's Cannon. Mitchell with it. Three-pointer. Stephens pulls it in. 26 seconds left to play in the first quarter. It's good.
The sweet lefty stroke of Kelsey Plum, looking like art from the mid-range.
23 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Buries it from three-point range.
Well, she keeps the defense honest there by spacing the floor. Threes are big for this offense.
Inside. Here's Hamby. Lays it up off the glass. That will count. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Baltimore. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Baltimore.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
They've out-hustled the opponent so far in this one. A lot of points in the open floor, and that's giving them the advantage.
Parker outside. Good on the triple.
Off the catch, she's right in rhythm. Great possession.
Los Angeles trails by 14. Here's Van Loo. Again, Los Angeles. Parker outside, out to the right wing. And Baltimore hits again from deep.
A polished and reliable perimeter shooter. Gray doesn't think twice about shooting from the outside.
Here's Brink. Again, Los Angeles.
Well, just getting it done from the mid-range. You see how dangerous she can be from there.
And Baltimore hits again from deep. And here's Los Angeles. They trail by 16. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
Here's Jackson. It's a 16-point game. Here's Brink. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
I love how she was confident. She got the ball in close and just went for it.
Parker drives in, pass to Gray, the tray, and Baltimore hits again from deep. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Reese. And Baltimore again with the bucket.
Well, I give her credit. Reese has been working hard to improve her jumper, and we see it pay off.
Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Steffens. Makes it off the glass.
Good work inside there. She's showing how effective she can be in the paint.
Reese, no good. Los Angeles trails by 17, and out of bounds as Baltimore gains possession. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. So both teams changing it up here. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds that time. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense.
One shot.
And she shows the focus right there, nailing the tech.
The top pick of the 2017 draft, Kelsey Plum was a good player in her first couple of years, but she's become a great one after a few off-season. Credit Kelsey for continuing to improve her game.
Shot clock at 6. To the paint. Here's Hamby. Baltimore with the rebound. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Good on the three-point shot. And Baltimore leads by 19.
You know Mitchell loves the three. Remember, she's led the league in attempts from the arc before.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. And too much time in the lane, they get called for the 3-second violation. Baltimore leading by 19. Launches it. Rebounded by Jackson. foul them on. And they've had a tough time scoring in the half court.
Credit the defense for making it hard on them. They've done a great job of disrupting the timing and spacing of their offense.
Look, that's a shot she's clearly worked on and perfected.
He had a nice open look right there.
Good heads-up play by Plum, moving the ball and creating for another shooter.
Here's Reese. And Baltimore hits again from deep.
You could see she wanted that one. Comes right back with the three of her own.
Pass to Plum. Here's Hamby. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Baltimore leading by 20. Here's Reese. And Baltimore hits again from deep.
Relentless offense from Angel Reese, attacking without hesitation.
Pass to Hamby. Here's Steffens. Here's Plum. A three ball. It's rebounded by Austin. And here is Mitchell. Takes a three. And Baltimore hits again from deep. And so it's Baltimore ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. And we'll be back with you shortly. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Austin the pass to Parker. They get it back. And Baltimore again with the bucket.
An excellent offensive rebounder. Boston imposing her will. You must box her out.
Outside for Jackson. Pass to Plum. 6 on the shot clock. Sweet move. Baltimore with the rebound. Lets it go with a three. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You gotta love it. The second chance bucket.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Outside Jackson. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Plum, no good. There's Parker with the three. Buries the long-range jumper.
Well, when you let someone like her get into a rhythm, you're digging your own grave.
Outside Jackson. Pass to Plum. Here's Hamby. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And Baltimore hits again from deep.
Look, she knows how important that shot is for effectiveness of this offense.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Los Angeles with another miss. Baltimore with the ball. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. And that one's good. Boston.
Shooting while in rhythm. The defense has got to be more mindful of her ability to pull up off the dribble.
Alamon. And she gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up for her. No good on the free throw. And the second free throw, good. Here's Reese. Pass to Beckers. And Baltimore hits again from deep.
Okay, wow is right. Beckers from another zip code. She's got parking lot range.
Here's Plum. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Just 5 to shoot. Goes up on the wing. Los Angeles with another miss. Baltimore on offense. They're on a 16-1 run. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And Baltimore hits again from deep.
Look, her ability to convert in those catch-and-shoot situations is essential to this offense. It makes them that much tougher.
Here's Plum. Right wing. Fires it up. And Baltimore again with the bucket.
Hustling up the floor. You love her determination.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Swiped it away. And it's Baltimore on the break. Here's Reese. Here's Beckers. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. So both teams making some changes here. They've been looking out of sorts in the last few possessions.
And this is when you need to be patient. Find a high percentage shot and have some floor balance.
And that one's good, Hamby.
Well, look, you improve your ability to make shots when you step into them with confidence. She just showed that.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Here's Plum. 52 seconds left in the third. Over McBride. Plum, no good. Baltimore on offense. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Three-pointer. And Baltimore hits again from deep.
Well, showing off her range out beyond the arc. She's worked hard on her three-point shot.
We've got 22 seconds left to play in the third. For three, drills the three-pointer.
What a huge night for Chelsea Gray. She continues to score it. I'd keep going to her.
Alamon. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Baltimore with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We've got more in store for you right after this. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Here's Plum. this cannon. Here's Gray from past the arc. And Baltimore hits again from deep.
She's doing whatever she wants on offense. Whatever the D is trying, it ain't working.
Pass to Stephens. Here's Brink. Here's Van Loo. 6 to shoot. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Gray. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Here's Los Angeles now. Pass to Brink. Here's Van Loo. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. For the three. It's rebounded by Gray. From outside the arc, and Baltimore hits again from deep.
Well, if she gets that look from deep, she's going to take it, and normally she's going to make it.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Los Angeles with another miss. Fires the three. That one, no good. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Pass to Van Loo. Here's Stephens. Puts up a three. Los Angeles with another miss. And Baltimore calls time here. Both teams will make substitutions. Baltimore with the ball. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Boston gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, you see the confidence she has firing away, especially when she gets room to shoot from the corner.
Outside Jackson. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Here's Hamby to the right side. Down low. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Drives to the hoop.
Well, there's some of the skill of Boston for a big, fantastic handling the ball.
They're really on their heels at this point.
Yeah, on both ends of the floor, Kevin. They've lost some confidence along the way.
Pass to Plum. Here's Hamby. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. Got that one up quick.
Well, everyone knows Mitchell can score, but defensively, how do you slow her down? Tonight, they've had no answers.
Out to the right wing. Here's Hamby. Pass to Stephens. Clock at 4. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Jackson misses. Here's Reese. And Baltimore hits again from deep.
Catch and shoot looks are generally high percentage, especially when she's shooting.
And the basket by Jackson. Here's Beckers. Here's Reese. And Baltimore hits again from deep. .58 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Pass to Plum. Goes up at the stripe, and it's sent back by Mitchell.
She read that play like a book. Left her feet precisely when she needed to in order to get the block.
And here is Los Angeles now. Here's Stephens. To the left side wing. That misses off the backboard. Baltimore on offense. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points.
It really doesn't matter where she is on the floor. She's a threat to pull up.
Pass to Plum. To stop the run. The shot by Hamby, no good. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And so it's Baltimore with the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching. And now, our player of the game.